Well, to put it mildly, Cincinnati's streetcar project is idling tonight, and signs point to it nearing its end after another lengthy and contentious city council meeting today. In a string of 5-4 votes, the project was put on hold temporarily. Local 12's Angenette Levy looks at what's next.
This is kind of crazy what's happened here. I mean, it's mind-boggling.
You need to meet our obligations first before you start dabbling in rail boondoggles.
The vast majority who spoke to council asked that streetcar construction continue, but in the back of their minds, everyone knew they were fighting a very steep uphill battle.
I plan to support the pause, but I will keep an open mind.
There was a glimmer of hope that construction might continue for 7 days. A private donor offered to pay $35,000 a day for scaled-back construction, but there wasn't enough support to accept the offer.
We think that's an extremely reasonable offer, and we're absolutely baffled that you do not see the wisdom in that.
Today, the acting city manager says a month-long delay could cost between $2.5 and $3.5 million. Mayor John Cranley believes the cost could be kept down and some work will continue.
To the extent that there's work that would need to be completed regardless of whether the decision to continue with the streetcar or not, like fixing up sidewalks and things of that nature, will continue, which will help us keep the contract alive and not be subject to a default under the contract.
Council members who asked for the independent study believe it can be completed in 14 days.
Absolutely. If the cost of completion and the cost of termination are close to each other, I'm in.
Disappointed supporters remain hopeful the numbers will work in their favor.
So the next step is awaiting those final numbers. There's not a whole lot that we, the people, can do at this point.
And that was Angenette Levy reporting. Also today, Councilmember Yvette Simpson introduced a charter amendment that would keep the streetcar project alive. It next goes to committee before the full council would have the chance to vote to put it before the voters. Wow, very confusing.